before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford quickly into the hands of Beckham. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, L.A. Odell Beckham. Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. The electric OBJ, the short reception, and then he did the rest of the work himself.
You know, there's a thing that the players always talk about, the coaches in the league, they call it play speed. Because, you know, we have that time speed when we're running the 40s at the combine and, you know, in pro days and all of that. But play speed is different. And OBJ's play speed is some of the best in the league. In other words, when he has the ball in his hands or he's running a route, he runs it just a little bit harder than most people. And oftentimes, you come up wrong on your angles trying to tackle him.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. And Sharp calls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Not only another 1st down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college, but I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Rolling to his right. This is Chenault on the receiving end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Running out of the gun with ETN. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra 2-point attempt to come here. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Powell on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Stafford on first down. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Caleb Chason. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times did we talk about complementary football? And we usually talk about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. It's caught. Beckham. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And there's an example of not taking your practice work, your drill work, and turning it into game speed. You work on that all the time. 3rd and long, you want to let him make the catch, rally to the football.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Miles Jack, what a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because but that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. From the gun, here's Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That means there's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it cost him. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From the 50, Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Oh, an excellent tackle there as they keep him inbounds and hold him to no gain. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. Oh, and he'll wind up losing yards on the play. You cannot have that. And also, 4th down now. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
He has a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were home, but still an upset. They got the job done.
Yeah, even